Hello there, my name is Floor Galaxy, but you can call me Floor. I'm really excited for this one. It doesn't seem like much, but it is from a relative, so it means a lot more to me. So I got these three phones in a box from a relative. Again, I know that doesn't seem like much, but the fact that a relative has gone out of their way to see if they have older phones left to give them to me is really meaningful to me. I think it is very touching. So, we have these three. I think this one may have a bloated battery because the back cover did not stay on. Let me just check the model number. This is an. Try not to reveal the QR code or IMEI. It's an SGH C520. Apologies for it being basically invisible. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, this thing has the weird Samsung charging port that pretty much all of them have, and it also has a bloated battery. It also has a camera, I think. That's a tiny looking camera. I think I'll be able to test it with a battery at home. Yeah, I have a phone at home with that kind of battery. Ironically, now I have two batteries, and it's just none of the phones that actually need a charging port like this actually have it, so that's a bit wild. Whatever, I'll test it at home when I actually get there, or maybe I'll test it with this phone, which is an Alcatel One Touch. This is a small battery. Yeah, this actually fits fine, I think. Also bloated. Uh-oh. It's an Alcatel One Touch 1016G. Alright, I think this one may boot up. Nope. Might have to put in the charger. Fun fact, this thing came with the back cover upside down. So that's a thing. And finally, this one is the AllView P5 Pro. I already looked at it. Yep. It's got a battery like this with the connectors in the middle, just like the rest of the P series. So I'm gonna charge these two, possibly put the battery from this to this, and see if they work. Be right back. Alright, so I brought the charging port and the charger, so let's just test these out real quick. This thing is actually relatively fast at charging. Sorry, this charger is relatively fast at charging phones, so I think it is pretty reliable when it comes to giving testing results on phones. Alright, there we go. Waiting. Waiting. Alright, let's try pressing a button or something. Alright. I guess the battery is just too bloated for its own good. Or maybe I just have to wait for longer, but this is a quick test after all, so just moving on to the P5 Pro. I think this one starts charging in like a few seconds. I think that's how it works. I mean, until then, I guess we can appreciate just the fact that this is the very first flip phone that I've ever had. This SGH C520. I mean, instead in the C series, I've seen a lot of flip phones in the C series. I just didn't expect to get one. And I especially didn't expect this to be my very first flip phone. overall, I suppose it feels nice to be able to flip the phone. It's a nice stress reliever, but it's definitely feels a bit weird at times, especially when I'm trying to open it for the first time. Oh gosh, is that a dead spot or oil? Possibly both. Alright, this thing is not showing anything. Well, luckily I do have a few charged batteries laying around, so I'll test them with those real quick. Okay, so this thing is booting up. It's just straight up booting up. That's nice. Also, given the logo at the bottom, I'm actually feeling pretty positive, because that means that it's running at least Android 5. Okay, I'll let it take its time. It's definitely a little slow when it comes to charging, but at least it does work, from what we've seen so far anyway. Okay, so I just tried to take the screen protector off this thing, and turns out that this is a glass screen protector. Wow. So it's very possible that all of the cracks that we're seeing here are all just from the screen protector. That's something. Alright, I'm gonna be right back because this thing seems to do kind of weirdly on this charger. Maybe it's not as reliable as I thought. Hey guys, I'm back. And also, notice the charger here. This is important. Anyway, so basically, the summary is all of these three show some signs of life, but only one of them actually works. So first up we have this one, the SGH C520, sorry. Gosh, I got the numbers mixed up. Anyway, for my very first flip phone, I don't think this is a bad experience at all. Uh, if it actually turned on, that is, because I put it on the charger, it does work. However, the power button does not work, so I literally cannot use it, even though I really would have wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't have used it in any significant way, but it's still a little sad that it doesn't fully work. And it's just because of a defective power button. Anyways, next up is the Alcatel One Touch 1016G, and this one fully works. It just has a bloated battery. And finally, we have the Allview A5 Pro, which is still running into issues. And you did see it earlier, it does indeed boot up, but it doesn't really make it past that point. And I still can't quite understand why. So it's on the charger, it does the charging, the power button seems to work sometimes when it feels like it. Well, so I suppose I'll look more into it, but for now, this thing is, I suppose, untested with some signs of life. Alright, that's been it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.